My name is Carl Moses Obu. I want to talk to Pastor Chukwubike Oketuku, popularly known as Cubana Chief Priest. I have a very good reason to talk to him. The reason was the statement that he made that the Igbos were defeated during the Biafran War. I would have said, I don't care whether we are defeated or not. But point of correction, even in the Nigerian history, the fight was concluded and written, documented, and dropped as no victory, no vanquish. As in the Nigerian government, with the word, concluded that nobody wins anyone. They were not foolish to make it sound like that or look like that. Then too, if we were defeated, I wouldn't be ashamed of being defeated, because more than 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 countries were fighting Biafrans, and Biafrans were standing alone. And upon that, they couldn't be able to win us in the war until a Yoruba man with the name Obafemi Awolowo Chief sabotaged the whole war by making sure that we were denied of food. It was food that killed us, or killed us more, not necessarily the war itself. But that is not where I am going. The place I am going that made me to feel like calling you out and address you a little bit is, obviously you sounded like someone who knows the history of Nigeria, and particularly the history of Igbo land. But I want to tell you that you don't know. You don't know anything concerning the history of Igbos. Because if you know the history of Igbos, the same people or the same person that made you to know and became conversant with Igbo history supposed to first of all teach you and let you become more conversant with Igbo culture and traditions. Because as of today, you are an outcast. As of today, as I speak, I don't know tomorrow, as of today that I'm talking, you are an outcast and a sacrilege to Igbo culture and tradition. And it's because you don't know Igbo culture and tradition. That is why you have become, or you have made yourself an outcast and a sacrilege. Because if you know Igbo culture and tradition, a woman that you removed her pint and slept with, who came back to accuse you that you have given him a male child and cried every day that you will come and claim back your child, begging you to come and do DNA test to be sure if it is your child, if it is your blood, so that you can claim it back, begging you to forget about her, but to make sure that you train your child or you do what is very good for your child. My brother, if you know Igbo tradition and culture, you will know that the woman doesn't supposed to say it 2 times before you know what to do. Helena Ati, your sugar mama from Kenya, you told us openly that yes, you have something to do with it. But he said you impregnated her and that she has given a birth. That she has given birth to your son. And we are seeing the young man, even though it looks like you physically, We don't want to believe that. We want it to be proven by DNA test. Young man, why are you running? If you truly know Igbo child, Igbo tradition and culture. Igbos doesn't leave their blood somewhere. One place, some place like that. For one woman like that. You came from Imo State. Precisely. And these are some of the reasons why some people will controversially make some statement that Imo State doesn't have culture. That they are more or less a kind of taboo to an Igbo culture. It's not that they don't have, but it's that their sons and daughters sometimes or many times like to behave as they like. We know you people have culture, just like every other Igbo persons. Because what you are doing, an average young man from Imo State, from Enugu State, Anambra State, Abia State, or Ebonyi State will not behave like that. God have blessed you, you have the money. You are not looking for money to run a DNA test. But out of greed, selfishness, and stupidity, on a broad daylight, you want to deny your own blood to be wasted, to go somewhere and answer somebody's name, or your blood to answer the name bastard. Sir, where I come from, my community in Igbo, if I am the one that is trending with such useless trend, the first people that will call me to order is my age grade. Let me say the Emetumba the 5th. As of today, they will call me and ask me, Otuo, we see what is going on. And it's not portraying a good image to this community, to your family, to yourself, and to the entire age grade. We want you to make sure that this thing completely stop trending on the social media. Go and ratify it. Go and do the necessary. And these are some of the institutions that we talked about, that before the white man came and tried to influence us with his culture, that Igbo culture has been institutionalized powerfully. That king or without king, we know how to handle our thing. The second people that will call me to order and tell me that they don't like what they are seeing on the internet space about me and about the family is my clan. The clan where I come from. Particularly my father's clan, the Ibawos. Or my mother's clan, the Omo Ekikas. They will call me and say that somebody is claiming that I have his, she has my child, my blood. That I am denying it and I don't want to go and do the needful. Why? They will ask me whether I sleep with the young lady or not. The moment I said I sleep with her, they will call me to order and advise me. Pascal, these are Igbo cultures. Because you claim to know Igbo history. That means you have known the fundamental Igbo cultures before knowing the history of Igbos. Because before you know Igbo history, the way you claimed concerning the war, fundamentally or basically, you must have first of all knew the rudimentary Igbo cultures, tradition and cultures. So what you have done is you have become an outcast because you have committed a taboo so far as Igbo culture and tradition is concerned. And these are the sort type of people that will come to this generation to influence Igbo people, being an elderly statesman to them, trying to come and campaign to tell them who to vote and who they are not supposed to vote. People that doesn't ordinarily, that are not moral ordinarily. This is what social media is causing. Any useless person can become influential through social media. Any useless person can be given a platform and he will mismanage it and mislead the people. Pascal, before you will continue that campaign, and before that campaign will even yield any atom of results in the eastern region, try and go and ratify your saga with Helena Ate, your sugar mama from Kenya. Try go and run a DNA test to find out if that is your blood. Because tomorrow, The marriage that you are trying to protect, because all these things you are doing it because of woman, not to break your marriage, not to. That is what the white man have done to us. Because in those days, people that are blessed, like some of you, used to have 4, 5, 6 women, not because they love sex, but because culturally they want to be established and want to establish certain families. So that so many people will come out of barren nights. So many ladies will come out of barren nights shouting, God, give me husband. God, give me husband. But today, Oyibo, through their Bible, have made it possible for us in our African culture that one wealthy and very wealthy man will have just one wife. And still became very stupid to protect that wife so that that wife will not accuse her of spoiling her marriage by herself. Let me tell you something you don't know. Your children, both male and female, will grow tomorrow, especially the male children, will grow tomorrow to tell you that you are a coward for allowing your blood to be somewhere else. The children that you think that you are protecting their mother's marriage and your marriage today, they will wake up tomorrow to tell you in your face that, Father, you were very stupid to allow your blood to went back to Kenya, far away Kenya, and you cannot be able to claim it back. That you were very stupid and a coward. So my say is, go and reorganize yourself. Come back as a true son of Igbo land that knows the culture of Igbos and their traditions before you begin to talk to us in a campaign ground. Show us some element of morality from your end before we even begin to listen to you and tell you more useless or how more useless you are. And I want to use this opportunity to tell the Nigerians, sorry, not Nigerians, the South and the Southeast, what Nigerians are not telling you. Anytime it is election time, it is at the platter of God that the time of your referendum has come. The moment you boycott election, whether it is gubernatorial election or presidential election or senatorial election, the moment you boycott it, the faster the Biafran that you are looking for is right at your doorstep. Because as for me today, my hero will not be in Sokoto, then I will use my vote and went and cast for somebody who is interested in Nigerian government. Because I will not serve God and serve man. A word is enough for the wise. Thank you.